What's up, all you DBS card players out there? This is Adrian from No Counters, No Combos, and I just wanted to bring you a quick video, kind of like a discussion, vlog type video. There's been a lot of hype around the new expansion sets that are coming out at the end of January. You got the Heroes expansion and the Villains expansion, and so far only 2 of the cards have been revealed. For the Heroes, you have the 6-drop Gotenks, which I think is really good. His effect is if you have a Goten in the drop, he draws you 2 cards, and if you have a Trunks in the drop, you can blow up a card on your opponent's field. So obviously if you have both of them in the drop, you get both of those effects. I mean, that's pretty good. Gotenks is already a strong card. That 5-drop Gotenks with double strike, that restands mana and draws you a card when you bring it out. And now you're adding, this 6-drop Gotenks, and you have the Mighty Mask engine already, and you have a Gotenks leader, and they have also in that same expansion set, you have the Goten and Trunks cards that haven't been, their effects haven't been revealed yet. So I think moving forward, like as, January rolls in, and February rolls in, even though we're not getting a new set until March, I think these expansion sets are kind of like teasing what we can expect from the new set in March. And I think it's going to change the meta a little bit. But I don't think it's going to change it drastically. Like right now, you have your Mecha Frieza, you have your Cell. Those are probably the top 2. And then everything just kind of trickles down from there. I don't think you have to play Mecha Frieza in order to win. I think Mecha Frieza has a really bad matchup against Vegeta, which I've seen. I noticed that at Orlando, ARG Orlando. So there's like a deck triangle right now. Frieza beats Cell, Cell beats Vegeta, Vegeta beats Frieza. But, in all honesty, if you look at the Frieza deck, it just loses to aggro. Anything that can combo over or be aggressive is going to have an advantage because they're going to be bringing down their life so low, just to utilize their extra cards to get that ramp. By turn 4, they're going to have 6 energies, but they're only going to have 4 lives. So they're not really going to be attacking early on in the beginning. They're just kind of going to ramp, build card advantage in hand, and be able to put enough energy out so they can play their Cold Bloodlust, but also be able to put threats out. So I did notice in playing, I like the Trunks leader. So in playing a Trunks leader, if you can build an aggro combo Trunks deck, which I've seen it done. There was a deck that was top 8'd in Orlando ARG that it looked really good. So if you could take Trunks to top 8, you could get there. By beating Frieza. I would have loved to see what his matchups were, maybe to see where he had a little difficulty, but that's an idea. And also, Soul Striker Goku, even though Soul Striker Goku's a starter deck card, that green-blue Soul Striker Goku deck, it's really good. The ability to restand your mana, or restand your energy, and be able to play multiple threats in one turn, that's huge in this game right now because, Babidi plays multiple threats per turn, and when Babidi comes out, that's pretty devastating. So if you can consistently put out multiple threats per turn, any deck is going to have a problem with that. So I like where the meta is right now. I don't feel like, obviously it's Frieza heavy, but I don't think that's the end-all be-all. Like I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like years ago, way before the Link mechanic and the what was the other one? The Pendulum mechanic. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! For that. And that card game was heavy. Like whatever was the top deck was the top deck. I played in a format where it was Mermails. I played wind-ups personally, so this was years ago. But I don't feel like Dragon Ball is gonna be that type of a game because it's you can run the same deck carbon copy as somebody else, but if you have a different leader, it's gonna change the strategy and how you play those cards. So that's what I like about the game. Now, getting back into the expansion sets, I'm sorry we went on a little tangent there. I think they're cool. I think they're fairly priced. You get 7 cards, so if you want play sets, you really only need to buy 2. I think they're retail for like $17, so spending $30 for 14 cards is not bad. Plus, you get a deck box. Now, if you want to get 4 of the expansion sets, you guaranteed your foil playset and your common playset, your non-foil playset. So that might be something to look at. But I think they're fairly priced considering the amount of cards you get. Me, regardless, I'm gonna get either 2 or 4 of each of them. So I'm not sure which ones yet. Like I'm not sure if I'm gonna get 2 and just have 2 foil, 2 non-foil. I'm weird like that. I like ratios. I like everything to be a little uniform. So I'm not gonna, like, I'm the type of guy that I'm not gonna run, 2 cards in my deck and one of them be foil and one of them be non-foil. Like when I first started playing the game, I had a huge problem with the Princess Speed Vegeta, because when you get the starter deck, it only comes 1 foil, 1 non-foil, and I was like, this is bothering me. I have to get another foil. So I'm weird like that, but I'm sure it doesn't really matter whether it's foil or not. So yeah, so we talked about the Gotenks. You also get in that set the Goten and Trunks. You get a Vegeta and a Goku, and you get a Vegito, which we don't know, and you get a Trunks card. I think it looked like it was Super Saiyan 2 Future Trunks. And then you get, obviously, the deck box. So the value on the product is good. And then you have the Villains expansion, which is what everybody is up in arms about. It's a little more interesting. It's something new. The Villains expansion is, I believe it's Mira, Toa, Mass Saiyan, which we all know is Timebreaker Bardock. It looks like 2 Boos, or 2 Majins, I should say. And then you got the Supreme Kai of Time and the Time Patroller. What are you doing back there? Sorry, I got my son with me. You got the Supreme Trunks of the Supreme Kai of Time and the Time Patroller Trunks. That all comes in like the Villains expansion. What's cool about it is these cards are colorless. They don't have a color. They don't have a designation. I guess they're black cards. So let me just get him out of the shot. So what they do, what makes them good, the only one that's been revealed is the Bardock. Okay, the Bardock is a 5 cost card, but the effect that the new keyword that they're adding into the game is called Overwhelm. Basically what it does is it turns your drop zone into the warp zone, or the banished area, so to speak. And the Bardock specifically is an Overwhelm 5 with the cost of 1. So you need to play 1 random energy to bring him out. And his effect is, you can play this card if there's 5 or more cards in your drop area, and you move 5 cards from your drop to your warp, and you bring him out. What he does, he comes out and he's Kale. He has the same effect as Kale. He comes out, you can blow up cards up to cost 5, and he's 20k power. He's basically essentially he's a 1-drop Kale, if you really think about it. But you do have to, you have to banish 5 cards from your drop. But it's a 1-drop Kale. The only downside is at the end of the turn, I believe he either goes to your drop or to your warp. So you only really have him for 1 turn. But if you're playing him late game and you're pushing for game and you're just putting him out there to blow something up and swing for 20k, that's not bad. So the good thing about the black cards, or the colorless cards, is they can literally be played in any deck because there's no color designation. So you can, I think it gives yellow a little bit of a boost, because I feel like yellow is such a weak color. There's no really viable mono yellow decks, which I think is terrible, because I like the color yellow. Obviously, it's got the strongest extra card in the game in Cold Bloodlust, but yeah, it's a little lackluster right now as opposed to its mono capabilities. So these black cards will kind of help that a little bit. Nothing else has been revealed, only the Bardock. If you go on the Dragon Ball Super Card Game official webpage, it says that they're going to update their information on January 12th, so we'll get more information about that. But it's the same product. It's 14 cards, 2 of each. 1 is foil, 1 is non-foil. Same price. And then the deck box is a villain deck box. So you have Toa on there, you have Mira. I mean, it's cool. Getting product for the game is cool. I don't think it's gonna, that overwhelm mechanic is going to break the game. But somebody's raging back in the back seat. But we do know that it's kind of like teasing sets 3 and 4, or at least that's what the webpage says. So they're going to be doing an official Overwhelm block in March. So right after ARG North Carolina, which I'm trying so hard to go to. It's in February. It's like my birthday weekend, so I guess I have a decent excuse as to why I want to go, but that's neither here nor there. I guess right after the ARG Circuit Series is over with Dragon Ball, because they've only done a couple months. They didn't get like a full run for it. We'll see how the meta changes with set 3, and we'll see like who's going to be picking up the regionals and stuff like that. But But yeah, I just wanted to get this video out there, talk about it for a little bit. As more information gets revealed, I will be, having a discussion on it. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a happy New Year. Enjoy time with your family. If you guys are on the East Coast and it's snowing, be safe out there. Enjoy the powder as best as you can. I mean, I'm not a snow guy, but to each his own. And thanks for the support. Thanks for stopping by my channel and getting those views. If you guys like the content, hit the thumbs up. I've already had a couple conversations with people in the comment section. Thank you for that. Hit that subscribe button so that way you know when I drop a video. Also hit the bell if you want the notification. But I'm really excited for moving forward. I'm really happy at where I'm at right now as far as the YouTube is concerned. And again, I'm not really doing this for the the idea that this is going to be a 20,000 subscriber channel. Honestly, I just wanted to make content for myself personally. But I'm glad that there's other people out there who share my interests and want to see what's going on. So I thank you for that. But if there's anything else you guys want or need or interested in seeing, leave a like, leave a comment. You can also contact me at nocounters.nocombos@gmail.com. That's our official email. And let me know what you guys think. Also, a little quick update. I am collaborating, I guess you can say, with the NYZ Fighters. They're good friends of mine. They're also Dragon Ball Super content creators based out of New York. So I just wanted to shout you guys out. I will definitely link their page in the description so you guys can check out their videos. We did like not a tournament, but we got a lot of gameplay, featuring myself and members of the NYZ Fighters. So, well, we're figuring out a way they're going to be posting that content on their page primarily. But we're going to see if we can maybe have some of it on this as well. But check them out. They're really awesome guys. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for everything. And, hopefully, we'll get those up for you and work everything out so you guys can see, some gameplay videos. I'll be definitely posting more deck profiles, as the week goes on and stuff like that. Those are just regular for me, and we'll do discussions and we'll do product review and stuff like that. So, thanks for watching, guys. I really have not much more to say. I'm just happy with the feedback. I'm happy with where we're at right now, but hopefully we can grow together and grow this game. The game's it's getting pretty huge. There's rumors somewhere that it's going to sneak into the top 3 and bump down Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, right now you got, I believe it's Magic. Magic is number 1, Pokemon is number 2, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is number 3. And they're saying that there's a possibility that Dragon Ball, the popularity has peaked or it's skyrocketed, that it might sneak into that 3rd spot. I mean, I guess that's just for bragging rights, but it is a fun game. It is a good game. It's easy enough to learn, but it's also a lot of strategy involved. So it's not like, it has a good balance between simplicity and strategic, strategicness, so to speak. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up. Have a happy new year, guys. Be safe, and we're looking to kill 2018. Remember, always remember, when playing Dragon Ball Super, no counters, no combos.